Hello, everybody. So, I've had an event. There haven't been any streams for about a week. Here are the main things. So, I have a severe sleep disorder. It's actually called, it's sleep apnea. Now, for most people, that doesn't sound very severe. And if most people they know who have it, they're like, okay, they kind of sucks when it's unmanaged, but most people they have a machine, put it over their nose overnight, and they use that, and they're fine. They function as a normal human being. I have severe sleep apnea, which means if I go without my machine, which by the way is a much more powerful version of the machine, because what most people have is called a CPAP. All that does is mask on face, sometimes just on the nose, sometimes full face, depends on how much the person needs it, and it just blows constant air. And that keeps you from your brain thinking you're suffocating. I use a BiPAP. The reason why I use a BiPAP is because if it was on the setting that I need to counteract my sleep apnea, I would suffocate because it'd be impossible for me to breathe out because the air coming in is far stronger. So a BiPAP turns on the air when you're breathing in, turns it way lower when you're breathing out. So yeah, that gives you an indication, one, of how much more severe my sleep apnea is compared to most people. Because like, even when I'm talking to doctors and stuff, I have to constantly remind them, no, mine's a BiPAP machine, a CPAP. And it's important. I have to have it as a BiPAP or I die if I try to put it on at night. Okay. So, why am I mentioning all this? My machine officially died on Friday night. Thursday night, I was able to use it for about half the night, and then I started smelling smoke. Now, this wasn't a huge surprise. My machine had been making a lot of loud noises for the past couple weeks. I was able to sleep through it sometimes. Some nights I would just put a pillow over the top of it. It was fine. All the air suction and everything would work. It didn't cover anything. It just made it less sound. But I figured, not a big deal. I had a doctor's appointment. It's Wednesday of this week. And that's where I would have to get my replacement BiPAP. But then it completely failed Friday night. Like, I smelled smoke within 30 minutes of having it on. And I am not going to be using a machine that smells of smoke. Because that means it's catching on fire. So, I told my job, hey, I can't work this week because my sleep apnea is so severe that one night without it gives me a terrible sore throat for most of the day. I fall asleep randomly. It's not narcoleptic attacks. Narcolepsy is very different, but it is just randomly falling asleep. I have no control over it. It can be in my chair, but most of the time I'm warned enough by being sleepy enough that I can get to my bed in most cases. But otherwise, I just pass out. And I have no control over that. 3, it's like if I get 8 hours of sleep, it's more like I got 4 hours of sleep. So, and you would think, oh, sleep more, it will help counteract that. No, because every time I sleep, even if I take a nap without the machine, sore throat gets worse. I get very dehydrated, and I am more exhausted most of the time. So, all that adds up to basically I can't work without this machine. So I get there on Wednesday to talk to my doctor. I'm like, okay, I've had this machine for about 10 years. Apparently you're supposed to replace them after 5. No one ever told me this. I'm like, okay, what can we do? I need to get a new machine. He's like, well, because it's been more than 5 years, you need to have another sleep study. And for people who don't know, it literally just means you go to a special place. They put a bunch of things on you, like to check your heart rate, your blood pressure, and a bunch of other things, and say, okay, go to sleep. We're gonna check your vitals and everything while you're sleeping, measure how much the sleep apnea is affecting you, and determine what type of machine and settings exactly you would need. Almost anybody who does sleep apnea, they do some equivalent of this. They sent you home with a harness thing? Okay, well, at least as far as I know, maybe this is a California only thing, maybe this is a USA thing, but I know I had to do one of these sleep studies before. In fact, since that was the first time I was getting diagnosed with sleep apnea, that test, I don't know if it was 2 hours in or halfway in, I don't know exactly. They were like, okay, we know you have sleep apnea, we're going to put you on a breathing machine now. So they just gave me a machine, they had me use a machine they had on site. And after I woke up from that, that was the best night of sleep I had in years. It was immediate effect. One night, half a night with the breathing machine, with the BiPAP. So I have to do another one. That is not negotiable. Doctor cannot write a prescription for a new BiPAP machine without it. But the problem is, it's going to take several weeks for them to do a sleep test, for me to do one of these. So I'm telling my doctor I can't work like this. Like, I'm here streaming right now. It is 6 p.m. my time. I've fallen asleep twice today, which is actually better than most. Once in my chair, just fell asleep. I was relaxed too much, and I immediately fell asleep. Being active, by the way, doesn't fight off the sleep. Being active doesn't matter. I could have my heart pumping, I could be doing exercise or what have you, and all of a sudden the exhaustion hits all at once, and I have to go to sleep. There's no way to fight that. 2, I mentioned that I have a sore throat for most of the day. I can barely speak. My job requires me to speak. So there's that problem. So I'm like, doctor, I cannot work without this machine. Is there any way we can speed this up at all? And he's like, all I can do is ask for them to expedite it at the sleep study. But they're a third-party group. So that meant basic. I looked into, can I buy one of these machines? Can I just buy a BiPAP machine and put in the settings that I know are the same as the one I have now? The answer is no. Every single place where you would try to buy a BiPAP machine requires you to have a prescription. And I cannot use my old one because my old prescription is expired after 5 years. Which again, so I officially cannot work. I am a temp. So my worst case scenario is they're just going to fire me because I can't make attendance for 2 weeks. And because that's eventually, like, I'm skipping ahead a bit. That's what they told me is, the doctor has told me is best, is for me to have a machine. So I was like, great, this is fan-friggin-tastic. So I tell my manager at work. She contacts my temp agency, and my temp agency reaches out to me because I don't have a direct contact. And temp agency is like, okay, we can do one of 2 ways. One, if you just need accommodations, we can work with that. Talk to your doctor, get a thing that says what accommodations are. And like I said, that doesn't seem. I do not think I could work just with accommodations, even if you put me on like that. There's nothing. Because I can't tell what time of the day I'm going to be most useful for. And then, and they were like, 2, you go on medical leave because you live in California. You have like so many weeks. I think they said it was like, I don't remember how many weeks. I think it was 10. It's probably more than that. But they're like, yeah, you have like so many weeks. It might be 12. You have so many weeks of medical leave where you won't be paid by us. You have to apply for disability / unemployment. But you will. But when the time is over and you're able to work again, as long as that job is still there at the job you're working in, which it should be, I wouldn't, unless things go real south and they start cutting more hours. They said you will have your job. So, which was a surprise to me. I did not expect to be treated, with that much respect, even though I'm still not getting paid as of right now. I have to sort out the unemployment / disability in the meantime. So that means like today is one of my work days. Would have been one of my work days. As of today, I'm on medical. What does that mean for streams? No worries, Dynasty Girl. Anyway, as of today, I'm on medical leave because my severe sleep apnea cannot be treated until I get a BiPAP machine, and a BiPAP machine will not be in my hands for probably 2 months. What does that mean for streams? Well, most of my streams are already scheduled for the times of day that I'm normally pretty lucid. So all the streams that are normally scheduled, i.e. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, bonus Fridays, all those are going to happen. However, I am going to do my best to stream more often than that. I have a goal in mind of my maximum amount of streams I want to hit. I'm not going to tell you guys that goal because I don't want to make promises or sound like I'm making promises and end up being wrong. So, because I don't know how hard this is going to hit me, my sleep apnea tends to get worse the longer it's untreated. It spikes my blood pressure, it exhausts me, my throat gets hurt for longer, even if I use like lozenges and stuff. It's just like everything, it just makes me so tired. But there are two benefits. Like I'm the type of person, no matter how shitty a situation is, I'm gonna find a silver lining. But that also means whenever I see a silver lining, I know there's a cloud there. So, it goes both ways. What I mean is like me. What I mean to say is, this means, one, I don't have to worry about getting up early for work, which means I can stay up as late as I need to, or as I want to, which is cool. Two, it means more time to stream, obviously, within reason. And three, I won't have a ton of responsibilities. So yeah, I'm going to do my best to stream more often. As I said, I'm not going to make promises as to how often. It's probably going to be tacking on extra hours to my current streams and or adding days. I will make announcements as to what that'll entail. And because I'm doing the YouTube streams, if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you'll get, like, anytime I schedule a stream, you'll see it pop up in your subscription feed. The bell icon thing, you'll even get better notifications. But those will only notify you when the stream actually starts. It won't notify you like when I schedule the stream. And if you're on Twitch, if you follow me on Twitch, you'll also get notifications. I'm going to do my best as my schedule changes to update the Twitch schedule thing. YouTube's going to be, you don't really have like a scheduling system the same way Twitch does. Like, you don't have a calendar style scheduling thing. But yeah, keep it on my Twitter, because obviously me being on medical leave is going to make some changes pretty darn quick. I want these 2 months to be as productive as I reasonably can do within my health. Like, I'm not healthy enough to work. That means I'm not going to be able to do like 40 hours a week streaming. My body will not handle that. So yeah, my week has been very eventful. I've been so busy getting this stuff taken care of since Wednesday. Today was like my first day of actually resting throughout the week and seeing if I can stream. I already feel my throat is a little on the scratchy side, which is not a great sign, but I can do stuff. I can work. Anyway, that is longer than I ever take on before stream talk, before video gaming stream stuff. Why don't we get into the game? Not recognizing my controller. Oh, that's because I'm not. That's why. Had me worried for a second. Okay, so when last we left our heroes, we were doing the DLC story, trying to find out more about this mysterious new evil that has come around. The Shima family is ready to go. Are they though? Like what? They're all level 35. Okay, I'll do. So yeah, flash at Yamazaki. Draw the attention of the reflections who are looking to prevent Kagi and the others from finding a way out. A distortion in the Divine Mirror realm has become apparent. If they could follow its source, they might be able to escape the world. The heroes, trusting in this ray of hope, pressed onward. As they did so, people that they recognized appeared again. It was Sun Qing's Yang and the Warriors of Wu. Without cause for discourse, they attacked the heroes. But Sun Jian had upon his face a fearless smile. They must find out in battle whether these were the real warriors of Wu. The spirits of war rage across the battlefield, washed with truth and falsehood. Oh yeah, we lost this one, didn't we? Team Sun Qing's Yang is among the enemy ranks. Is it just a reflection or is it really her? Once we exchange blows in the battlefield, I'll immediately know if she's truly a member of Sun family. Their reflections, most likely it's Momo. She has realized we're up to try to prevent us from leaving the world. We simply need to get better at the enemy. Master Shinong, Hikagia, his battle stars. To deal with the members of the Sun family, you can use this opportunity to look for a way out of it. We'll draw the enemy's attention away from you. I'm sure you're well aware of how capable us humans. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to clues what we're searching for. Let's go. Thanks to the Sun family, revealed the true identity of the imposters. Yeah, I did lose this at the very end. Ah, I missed the surfing verdict. Oh well. Yeah, the COVID fog is one of the nicknames people are giving it for that. Damn it! I wanted to surf him! I'm gonna need a ringer for this fight actually, since I already lost it once. I'm assisting, he's right here. Yeah, horse house, thank you. Steady, steady. An ambush! Okay. I'll just keep Musawa. Actually, this is a pretty good opportunity to use this. Okay, they've only given me the first warning, not the second. The second warning is the one where they're actually gonna die. Okay, that's the second warning already. And run Maru. Shit, I am going way too slow. This team is not built up enough. Fuck you, Lushu. Follow me if you want to fight. No! And she died during my Musou. Bring in a ringer. Sorry, gimmick team is not doing it. Oop. Not much. I'm gonna press. Who stunned me? Not playing nice with you anymore. Y'all gonna fucking stun me and ambush me like that? No. Punch fireball! Alright, this time I... As soon as the fighting area is not flat, her attacks are a lot less impressive. There we go. Hi! Oh, Magoichi Saika is actually a title, not a specific person. So it can be different throughout history who Magoichi Saika is. Yeah, apparently throughout history, Magoichi Saika was a woman sometimes and was a guy other times. Asshole. I hate that attack. It stuns you for so long. Gotcha. Uh-oh, fever! So while I opened up this stream talking about why I'm on medical leave, I also am not getting the proper, like, diabetic medication. I'm not full on diabetic. Like, I don't need a injection or anything like that. What I do need are some pills that help regulate the my symptoms of what I do have. The problem is I've been without those for a while, and it's been hell getting the proper medications re-upped for some reason. My doctor made a mistake. And this is not a mistake. This is actually a good thing, but it was a mistake for me as a patient. To know that I have a means of communicating with my doctor via email, they have a special portal that I can go to, a special website, and that lets me send stuff to my doctor via email, which was very handy when I was getting my medical leave approved, because I had to send it to my doctor so he could sign it and send it to my temp agency. But then it was also like, by the way, those meds you were supposed to prescribe me, the 2 different ones, still aren't showing up at my office at the what's it called, pharmacy. They still aren't on my pharmacy's website yet. What's going on with that? So it's like, oh, the doctor's made a mistake. I hate communicating via phone, and I don't want to have to drive over to the doctor's office to talk to them in person for every little thing. And now I've found out I can just like, oh, I'm not going to have trouble communicating with my doctor ever again. Alright, last time we were here, Shunseng Xiang kicked our asses. Just all of a sudden, ruined us. This time I one-shot him. So, one of the side effects of not having my medication is, if you didn't know this, untreated diabetes, your body might be hydrated, but you still feel thirsty. Even if it was just a reflection, it felt wrong to be fighting against Shunseng Xiang like that. However, we were able to save a great number of our friends. I think we should be proud of what we accomplished. We also have obtained some useful information, thanks to the efforts displayed out there in battle. Master Sanong, Lady Kaguya, have you found any clues in regards to our situation? Yes, we were able to find what was essentially an exit leading out of this world. I knew you both would come through for us. Finally, we can get out of this place. Although it is quite far from here, there are sure to be many obstacles along the way. Doesn't matter what kind of enemies try to stop us. We won't stop fighting until we can leave. That's right. You spend a moment longer than I have to in this place. Let's hurry. So anyway, you feel thirsty, but your body isn't actually dehydrated. So this means you tend to drink a lot of things, like a lot of water, and or in my case, diet soda and water and milk and other things. That also means, because your body isn't actually dehydrated, you peel. I basically have to go to the bathroom every 2 hours, at least. So, if I have to take extra breaks until I get this medication in me again, that's why. Strange place. Enemy ranks are filled with faces of friends, making it difficult to fight them. The one known as Tamamono is a formidable foe indeed. Despite its efficacy, people the obstacles in our way are not going to get only going to get more difficult from here on. Why are you wearing? God damn it! Destruction, brawn, and flat. Begin events. Okay, escape from the mirror realm. Defeat the reflection sent by Tamama. Escape from the mirror. The heroes battled onward, defeating the reflections and rescuing their allies. Now not only Kaguya, but all were able to sense the distortion and develop in the divine mirror. The heroes were certain that they were nearing their goal. Enemies sent by Tamama. To escape the divine mirror realm and put an end to this chaos, they must defeat the enemies facing them and press forward. Minoshige Tachibana and his forces enter the battlefield before them. Just as I expected. Enemy ranks are thick here. They're not going to make it easy for us to get home. Could be worse. At least there aren't many of our friends among the enemy ranks. No, we cannot allow ourselves to be complacent. I'm certain things are far from home. You're right. Given the circumstances, we must remain vigilant. However, we don't have much of a choice but to proceed forward. No matter who we may have to fight. Good point, Ling Tong. We must combine our strength and work together to get out of here. Gotcha. Tachibana is like, I just flirted with you, and you reacted with anger, but not the right kind of it. So you must be the fake kind. Fire punch! Cool. So I'm also playing Free Hopes, the new Fire Emblem style game. It's definitely got improvements on the previous Fire Emblem game. The Fire Emblem game. It's still, I mean, actually, it does deal with pretty much all my complaints. The problem with the first game was every character was preset. Like, whatever their main class was, that's the class they were playing as. 2, if you were mounted unit, you were always a mount. Whereas, Free Hopes, if you are a mounted unit, you can press a combination of buttons and it'll get you off your mount. And you just act like infantry. You still are the same class you were. but you don't have the things where like you're weak against arrows or whatnot if you're a flying unit. You're definitely slower because you're an infantry unit, not on a mount. That's fucking fast as hell. But you get rid of weaknesses whenever you need to, which is very handy. Being able to control that. Oh great, the gate opened right when I... So anyway, 2, it has the same system as the Free Houses where everybody can be almost every class. So you can swap them around and have them be a different class, gain levels in that class, and each class has its own extra levels. No problem, Danny. Have a good evening. So yeah, that is which most of my criticisms for the first Fire Emblem game was, one, severely limited classes because everybody was just the class they were. So that led to very little variety in how in what you could do with strategies. Like your best axe user was on a wyvern, and you could not get them off the wyvern. So you were stuck with them being weak to arrows, no matter what you did. And you had... what was it? You had one spear user that was not on a horse. I think. No. With DLC, you had one spear user, and they were on a horse. That's right. With DLC, they added characters that could use lances and spears. So yeah, it was very limiting. Like if an enemy had Horse Slayer or Night Slayer type weapons, you were fucked. You couldn't use that unit, and that means you were super weak against everybody who had who was using swords, because you put 30 lance users at them. And they also added the battalions from Free Houses, and the battalions you can equip on someone, and that increases their effectiveness against whatever that battalion's called. Gotta wait for the NPCs to get up here. I'm guessing this is the next event. This army that's coming at me. Oh, okay. It's passed by. Guess I'll go to the next one. See, I mentioned before the next game that we'll stream once we're done with the DLC story, and this is going to be Digimon Survive. So that's gonna be fun. Like I mentioned before, I know about, I think, half the game story, but it's also a game where you have branching paths based on what decisions you make in the story. So even if I know most of the that first half of the story, it can be different, because I can make completely different decisions from what I've seen other people do. So it's going to be relatively blind playthrough, which that kind of playthrough kind of needs to be. And yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've got plenty of people who wanted me to stream that, so I will be. And then we'll figure out what's what from there. Shabazz, everybody else is like, I hate this place. I'm fighting my friends. It's awful. Shabazu's like, oh, so that's why nobody was a challenge. I was just killing everybody. Fever! Too long, it's knocking everything out of my hand. But I'm gaining so many levels with Fever, it doesn't matter. Oh, shit. We're hoping it's a reflection. You see Tap Chan's corpse kicking his ass? Oh, that was great. Looks like we managed to escape the mirror. The divine mirror is also said to have been broken, lost its power. We shouldn't have to worry about that world any longer. Hooray! You think I could finally see the real show you? Of course you will. Let's try and find a place to meet up with everybody. The divine mirror has been broken. It's up against the mama. Well, I'm sure she has something else up her sleeve. We need to inform everybody of the situation right away. We've been making preparations to face her. If we can count on combined strength, then I think we should be able to seal her away. The seal on the killing stone requires the power of the three sovereigns. I shall enlist help from Fushi and Nuwa. Yeah, we can teach those evil doers a lesson. Hurry up and get everybody stronger. Get everybody together. How dare this woman trifle with people's feelings like that? We must put a stop to her evil ways. If Tamamo and Daiji really have teamed together, it won't be an easy task to defeat them. That toward facing such a crafty opponent, unpredictability is what makes both combat and gambling so exciting. Mad Hatter! This makes him look like those magicians who had the tiger in their act. Siegfried and Roy. Look like one of them. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be going with. Ling Fong. Next mission, the imprisonment of Tamamo. The time to trap Tamamo in the Killing Stone once more has arrived. Don't be fooled by the enemy's source of defeat. The heroes defeated the Reflections and escaped in Divine Mirror. All that was left was to vanquish Tamamo and seal her once again in the Killing Stone. That would surely put an end to the conflict. Ushi, Nuwa, and the other mystics said that it would assist the seal. First, though, Tamamo's power had to be weakened. The heroes of the human realm knew their task and were ready. Face and defeat Tamamo, Tsuku, Noe, and the others made it to the battlefield. Prisoning Tamamo once more. I'm ashamed that you must resort to asking for help. He's a clever one, as you no doubt seen for yourself. Be a difficult fight, even for us. No, we are determined to fight her. We cannot afford to let her continue her evil ways. We wish to protect this world, therefore we are prepared to fight in any battle necessary in order to do so. I see. In that case, we welcome your help. We would like you to weaken her power. As long as she is at full strength, we cannot restore the seal. Please try to weaken her as much as possible. I understand. You can count on us to complete the task. You may have gotten the jump on us before, but this is where we couldn't face this. We'll no longer be tricked by our sorcery. Together our combined might will seal away this evil being. Hey look, human forces. It's been a while since we fought them. Oh, also, if for folks who are interested in like, Left 4 Dead style games, the folks behind Vermintide made a Warhammer 40k version that's coming out later this month. I got in the beta for it, so I was able to play a match of that before I started here. So that'll be fun. Maybe I can stream that in some days too. We'll see. Fever! Fever, fever, fever! That's cool. Oh, hi, Lubu! Wait, we're out of... Oh, they still summon Reflector. What's the pup doing to you, Dynasty Girl? Our army's been resurrected? Come on, let me go. Come on, let me go. Ah, yes, the classic pump approach. God, let me plan. Classic dog approach of I'm having the anxieties, or I just like the smell of trash, so I'm gonna spread it everywhere. I need to switch to Oda. Lots of people around here. Nope. Handsome. I'm just surrounded by opposites. Not as many as I would have liked that kind of attack, but okay. About to ask, how could you be in danger? There's nothing here, and then, gosh, she walked up and and I missed. Love that combo. Ow. 4 Lupu doubles! Game's like, how do we up the difficulty this late in the game? How do we up the difficulty? A Lupu! Right, but they've already beaten Lupu a couple of times at this point. How about more? Yes, gather all the Lupus all at once. I do have to wonder, though, if their answer to higher difficulty was 4 Lupus at once. And this is 2 chapters from the end. Later chapters. Sorry about that. Sneeze. Good sneeze. Someone using their Musou attack, and I was like, oh god, I hope that's ours. Ow. Thank you. Gotcha. Ah, but what's in the box? I mean, history's pretty bad at reporting that sort of thing, so it's just cool that we finally have confirmation, but I'm sure a lot of other great figures of history will LGBT. Okay, but in the intro video for this, that's not the look she had. So obviously this isn't over. That's a lot of weapons. I wouldn't know anything about it. I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't want to make too many assumptions. Another ending! This is a little too idyllic. It's like, I know some of these people are supposed to be like enemies for life kind of deals. And like, I get it. This is their series where they get to do all sorts of goofy stuff because it's all fanfic.
ああ、つまんないの。まあ、いいか。きっとまた。
They didn't properly show us actually getting out of the mirror, which I figured that would have warranted a cutscene or something. But I guess, whatever. Divine Mirror Fragment is the challenge. I don't understand how the seal on the killing stone could have been broken. We must have absorbed the last traces of Orochi's power. That would probably be more than enough to weaken the seal. Afterwards, it continued to use Baji to gather enough to make adventure and finally break the seal completely. So that means something could end up breaking the seal again. I don't know what's going to happen. Baji managed to escape us as well. That is indeed true. In fact, even if I was completely unprepared for this, we can't allow such a thing to happen again. Is there no way to complete the seal for good? Complete the seal for good. I suppose we could use the Divine Mirror. The Divine Mirror was originally a secret treasure of the Mystic Realm used to imprison evil spirits. That's the mirror the woman was holding, right? It was broken from what I could tell. Indeed, no longer exists in this era. If we are to obtain it, we need to travel back. In that case, send me back. Send me back to when we were sucked inside the mirror. Because they caught us off guard last time, then we had to fight against our own friends. Things would have been different if you had trapped us inside the mirror. I'm sure everyone else here feels the same way. I agree, Master Godney. Now everybody, prepare to journey back in time. Search. Oh, you don't have very good num trap. What? I'm still using a 3-star. That's really. All right. Let's make, yeah, Lumang will be our... Lumang is our... Oh, branches off from here. We'd be in chapter 7. John Ning and the others have gone back in time to once again arrive at Wada Castle, find Mamo and retrieve the Divine Mirror. Thanks to the hero's immense efforts, the Spectral Princess, Mamo, was sealed in killing zone. However, Steel was not complete. Still a chance she could recover her power. In order to steal Mamo fully, she must be imprisoned in the Divine Mirror realm. The Divine Mirror that she held had shattered into pieces when Nishira escaped from it. They must go back in time to the point where the mirror had shattered and steal her before the mirror shattered, steal her once and for all. The heroes resolve to face Mamo again. They decide to return to a difficult time in the Divine Mirror realm with Ganning, Shingen, Takata, and Aya. The heroes must once again traverse it. It's definitely the place. The battlefield where Daji and that woman tricked us. Mamo must be hiding somewhere. Yeah, sure. I don't know why they wear the mask and eye patch. This time we can find her and not be lured in Daji's trap. Now that you mention it, this is the time when Kenshin and many other officers went missing. We can seize the Divine Mirror. Perhaps we can save them? Yes, if we had the mirror, then we can call it back. That would be quite a boon to our effort. We should beat Mamo with ease.
それじゃ行くとしま
Going through, please. Thank you. I mean, fair response. Ouch, that is rough. Any specific reason, or was she just feeling plucky that day? I won't apologize for that joke. Was I supposed to wait for everybody to get to that garrison before killing everybody in it? Sorry. How old was he when that happened? Yuki, I don't think you understand what capture is. Okay, so between 15 and 17. Okay. So that's a little more reasonable for her to make that mistake, because he would have probably been the spitting image of his father. Like, at this point, they are very aware we have time travel capabilities. Why is Daiji not immediately going like, this is going very poorly for some reason, like they can predict my every move, oh, they're time traveling. Excuse me, some of you guys just straight up ignored me and I'm a little offended? Thanks for the compliment, Hojo, I guess? The officers are playing bunch ball soccer, where everybody just goes the exact same direction. Nobody has positions or anything like that. Wait, no, I'm gonna finish a combo on you, though. Don't go away! Uh-oh, fever. Oops. No, I can do that. I mean, yeah, I could see that. He would have trouble seeing it, but I could see that. Obviously his mother suffered from some form of delusions, and his father was very much probably responsible for that, and she didn't mean to harm him. She meant to harm his dad. Sounded like a pizza. Oh, hey, Himiko. Bye, Himiko. Well, no, that's why we said we were going to take it. If it makes you feel better, you were defeated by us once before. And flip. It's a crack in the face of the mirror. Is this really Divine Mirror that we were searching for? No, we'd be unable to use this mirror in its current condition. The crack in the mirror is the same as the one in the mirror realm. Even if we were sealed away to Tamamo inside the mirror, she would simply be able to escape again. That sense of incompleteness that we felt in the Divine Mirror's realm. It must have been caused by this crack. So what do we do now? Surely we're not giving up on imprisoning her again. What if we traveled back in the past before the mirror was ever broken? In order to do that, we would have to discern the point in time when it broke. Sure enough, Mamo knows the answer. We should split up and try to find her. I shall send you all that were trapped inside the mirror to each region of the land. There you can explain the situation to everyone and ask for their help. Bit of a pain, but we gotta stop her. Alright, let's get going already. We just received some strange information. It seems the group of people fighting at Titori out. Have they found that Mamo? So we need to hurry up and get over there too. No, they appear to be two groups of humans. As our army fighting against combined forces Shu and Tokugawa. Why? How could such a thing happen? I have no idea. There's the only way to find out is to go and see for ourselves. There we go, much better. Alright. Fence it to Tokugawa. There was already a crack in Divine Mirror there at obtained. This would translate to a rift in Divine Mirror room. In order to achieve a complete sealing, it would need an undamaged mirror. Where and how far back you would have to obtain the ungem. The only one who knew the answer was the one who held the mirror, Mama. The heroes struck out various plans in attempt to find it. And all this, a battle broke out. Amid all this, a battle broke out between Shu Coalition and the Way Oda Coalition. Why did these forces vowed not to fight each other clash? The Way and the others that the battlefield there was hysterical. My lord, we're relieved to see you're okay. What happened? I was attacked suddenly by Tokugawa and Shu. We've been surrounded by Machao's army. They're saying we attacked them first? For some reason they truly seem to believe it. However, we have no idea what you're talking about. It's supposed to be some kind of misunderstanding. Even if we send a messenger to explain things, they're being deceived by someone. If we cannot reason with them, then we must fight. We'll beat them back and end this pointless battle. Yeah, the weapon upgrade system in this game is fairly quick. I can appreciate it. It's got some grindiness to it, but that gets way late if you use the other mode that is meant for power grinding anyway. The Free Hope game, I need more time with it to really get a good feel for it. They have a lot of different materials that you need to upgrade weapons with, depending on the specific weapon. It could either use super easy to get materials or very hard to get materials. Better get over there quickly. Oh yeah, one of the things the Free Hope game has is, I don't know if it's just your main character or everybody, but you can teleport to bases you take a couple of times per battle, which is very nice. Okay, that was true. I guess I don't get to jump on anybody's head. Menhuo? You're really gonna put your hopes on Menhuo, huh? That was close.
今なら長政様のもとへ行きますね。一度きっと長政様を説得してみせます。これで戦争はこちらに傾きます。あの男の悔しがる顔見たいのでは。
A little bloodthirsty there with the whole we're supposed to be working together to make the world a better place kind of thing, right?
まあこれが真の三国無双ひとひねりにしてやるぜ。素晴らしい金庫活躍。一それがしの邪魔をしようというのあら仕方あるまい。この際始終を見せてもらいました。
Yep. So he's the top of one this time. Hey, come back here. Damn it! Hi, Macho. XP favor, I saw that. Yeah, have someone built-in stun and then just load them with fire. That sounds like a good strat.
この騒ぎに正義などない。頭を冷やし、互いの知るところを語るのだ。
長政様、どうして？
まあ
Relax, Oichi. It was an evil clone. What is your endgame, Sao? What will you do now that you capture me? Wish to talk. Since you refuse to listen, I'm dismissed to you by force. Talk! You're the one who attacked me and my men first. Believe me, if I could have killed you, I would have. Even if just to avoid pointless banter. That reminds me of a similar situation to this. Master Nobunaga and Jiang Wei inside the war. Yes, but there was no such cause this time. We still do not know the reason behind this. However, given the circumstances, Daji might know something was going on. Whatever the case, we're telling the truth. Watch out. Why don't you try hearing us out? I know I cannot ask you to trust us. Please, lower your weapons. would not be standing here
確か
right
に
now.
お前たちの
I do
話
not
を
believe
全
all
て
what you
信じた
claim,
わ
but I
けで
shall
は
withdraw
な
my
い
army for now. Thank you. That is all we ask, Master Machao.
上等
Ooh, level 18.
見事さす
角度のと官兵衛
We have received a letter from Master Jiazu and Master Kanbei. It seems they want to send reinforcements to Yan
僕が
province.
苦戦とは
If Jiazu is struggling, then we really must be in trouble. Where are they fighting against? Mama? Dashi?
書簡には
Letter states that they're an enemy army led by Master Musashi Miyamoto. There's no sign to Mamoru Daji or any only other humans.
おいおいどういう
What's
こ
the
とだ
meaning
よ
of this? Why are they fighting against us?
彼らはこう言って
According to two of them, they were being attacked in retaliation for hurting their friends. And Master Jiazu has no idea what they're referring to.
おかしな話だな
Something strange is going on. Alright, I'll go and find the reason behind the enemy's
楽
attack.
しみを独り占め
You
しな
cannot
い
let
で
you
ほ
have
しい
all.
な
You're gonna fight Musashi. Take me along with you.
私も行きます
I'm going to. Seems Ayane and the others are among the ranks.
ならば
In that case, I shall join you as well. There's always room for more beauty on the battlefield.
よう今日はどう
Please.
するんだ
This is exactly the same thing that happened in the other DLC maps. Can someone please put 2 and 2 together? This isn't hard. Alright. Mix. Yep. Here. Fireplace. No weapons. Got it. Also no weapons. Okay, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on both these ones. Nope! Okay, Lang can hang back for a while. Hmm. I'm sorry, trialman? Okay. Wow. Hmm. Now I have a weapon that has plus 10 might. Rescue Yan Province. Yan Province has been invaded by a group led by Musashi Miyamoto. Would it aid struggling to make Kuroda and
いくつかの疑問は残された
Though several questions still remain, the misunderstanding and alleged conflict have been cleared up. And the Shutoku Coalition and Weioda Coalition is fighting. But there was no time to feel relieved. Next battle was upon them. Independent force of Musashi Miyamoto and Helios was raiding the territory of Weioda Coalition. Genbai Kuroda and Chiyozu, defending Air, thrown into a dilemma. What were Musashi Miyamoto and the others after? Or was there also a secret design to Mama? Despite their misgivings, Yao Yuan and his forces marched forth to rescue their ally. This isn't going too well. If we don't hurry, everybody will be in trouble. You have to deal with what happened later. For now, we must hurry and rescue Jiazu and the others. Yane, that's for Hayabusa. I wasn't expecting us to fight in such a matter. I'm honored, Musashi. Last I can fight you without holding anything back. Hey, save your personal indulgences for later. We gotta save our friends.
火の神の決心祝湯
敵に囲まれていようが引けねえなどうして味方を助けるぞ応援かよだが簡単に合流させねえ
ここで足止めされるよ一気に飛ばすよ
Okay. Is she? Does she have no range to her attacks? Okay. This is an odd one.
私の血にかけて破天荒を覚えた
Stop blocking everything.
そのまま負けではない
They all take very little damage. So, my question, they're like, oh man, what you did was so fucking terrible that I am now incensed with anger, and I'm gonna come over here and kick your ass, and no matter what anybody says. What the fuck did they do? Like, did they kill people? Because obviously it wasn't a named person we care about. And here we go. Okay, I was about to say, do I have to head forward to kill that other person? Nope, finally opens. Yeah, I don't think I like this character style. She has this weird martial arts magic thing going on, but like if you don't use the magic, the martial arts is very underwhelming. Yeah, I thought she'd be pretty cool, but she does not fit my style. And holy shit, Sasaki, calm down. I could not see what was going on my screen. Wow, Kuroda. Rude. I mean, we have sufficient numbers. Just throw me at him, and I'll kill him. It's just a feeling. Achilles! Seriously! Thank you! Come back here!
かの忍びらが戦場から姿を消したが、
怪しいね。念のため兵を服している。
されたくなければ道を開けなさい。
I mean, could we have both?
いや今攻撃しまうよ
I mean, if I had to be crushed under something, I'm just saying. Seriously, Xiao? Why are you here? Okay, so they finally answered my question of what did we do that was so terrible. Apparently it was wounding Zenjia. Ah, okay. Give me a moment. Need to do something about that. I know. I'm aware. I was getting rid of them. There we go. And they should no longer be able to do anything in the channel, and they should be reported to YouTube. So hopefully that'll take care of that. That was actually important information to know, though. I cannot moderate properly from the chat in OBS. I have to do it to the actual YouTube site. So, good to know that information.
打ち取りました任せときな
取り乱す
焦がしてやるよ
とんだ騒ぎだ。結局原因は何だったのかね。
さあなあ、まあ、考えてもしゃあねえ。誰か事情を知ってるやつに聞くしかないわな。
いい勝ちっぷりだったね
さて、
Now, Master Musashi, tell me why you attacked
だ
us.
から何度も
I
言っ
told
て
you,
るじゃ
you
ねえ
want to
か
attack us first.
昇格を
You
騙
launched
し討
5
ちしやがっ
seconds
ただ
saying
ろ
Xiao. Says people.
俺はそういう人
少子
How droll. You'll fabricate any story to justify starting your little war. It only serves to highlight.
吹聴して回る。
なんだ
What?
と
You presume to continue to feign ignorance?
こりゃ
I wonder.
あれだな。
Do you think this could be the work of Tamamo and Daji?
似たような話
I've heard countless stories similar to this one.
何度も聞いてきたぜ
Only makes sense that there are more imposters
偽
out
物
there.
が何人もいる。
偽物がいるだとそんな話
Imposters?
信じ
You
ろっての
expect
か
me
よ
to believe such a wild story?
信じられないのも
I know
無
that
理
it's
はあり
hard
ま
to
せん
see. However, we are not facing actual humans.
何が起きても不
In
思議
this
では
world,
ない
nothing is as it seems. You know that as well as anybody.
それを
Yes, that may be true, but...
まあ急に信じろっての
Well, I
も無理
realize
な
you're not going to
話だ
start trusting us right away. Feel free to
今
take your
なったら
time.
な
But we from here on out,
こっ
we
から
need your
先は協力して
cooperation.
くれ
Try and do something about the situation. Very well. We'll agree to help you help your cause.
いいけ
へ
お見
ありがと
あ今の
We're not even in check.
徳川と蜀の連
We
合
received report from Tokugawa Alliance. Seems they've spotted Tamamo at
現
Mount
地には
Nyoto.
偵察の
Master Ping Tong has gone ahead. He's got location. Found her at last. It's been a long and winding path. We can't afford to let her escape. Everybody, hurry towards Mount Newt. Okay, so I started the stream talking about my health conditions and how it's prevented me from working. One of the things that it does is makes me very tired. Fortunately, that's happening right now. I am so exhausted and cannot keep up. So, we're gonna go ahead and actually call it. I am sorry about this, folks, but I mean, kind of unavoidable. Until I get that new machine, I am gonna be out of it sometimes. It's not gonna be something I can fight against. So, we'll go ahead and call it here. Looks like we're gonna need more streams of this than I thought, so we have more of these coming up. And we so tomorrow is next stream. Hopefully I'll be more up to it and do a longer stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll try and catch extra naps during the day and see if that helps. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. And I thank you very much for everybody who watched. Next stream tomorrow, same YouTube, Twitch, Helio, and more of this. So, see you folks next time. Bye bye.